What's up? Welcome back to another story time with Uncle Ball, right? And I got a prison story for you today, right? This is the time how I had to play dead to get out of DR when I was at Carbon Correctional Facility. All right, now, before we go to work, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, share the video. I know y'all enjoying these stories. I'm enjoying doing them, so I appreciate you guys, all my YouTube family. All right, but this is a prison story today again, and like I said, how I had to play dead to get out of a DR. Okay, now, so I'm in Coffee Correctional Facility, right? And this dome that I'm in, 3K, well, it stay on lockdown just for all kind of little foolishness that's going on, right? So now when you on lockdown in the open dorm, now the time go by because you still can move within the dorm. But when you go on lockdown in a cell house, oh man, that's like the word, but it's still drag. So on lockdown at Coffee Correctional Facility, they will bring you like these they bring you your lunch and dinner trays and like to go plates, right? So you get the to go plate, man, it be mashed up everywhere and all kind of stuff like this. I'm sitting here looking like, man, like, well, I know I'm new to prison, but golly, but this is terrible, right? So I started writing like little request forms to the person over to my counselor to get in the kitchen. Like, hey, look, I cooked when I was in the military. I did this. I'd have been in Iron Chef competitions and stuff like this. So, what I'm saying? Please find a way to get me in the kitchen. Please get me in the kitchen. So 3 days later, what I'm saying? My request and my prayers was answered. They sent me to the kitchen, right? So I get in the kitchen and boy, the kitchen like a prison kitchen is like I never seen before. Onto my bro, you got like first off, most of the inmates do all the cooking, so they act like they bought the groceries too, right? I'm talking about guys be like you should see like they making sandwich, but it's a lot of moving parts that's going on in the kitchen, bro. That's still going on. There's a lot of moving parts that be going on in the chain gang kitchen. Dude might come with a bag this long full of sandwiches, just sliding them out, just some of everything, man. So they take it to man. I'm talking about it is, but it's straight madness in the chain gang kitchen, right? So I'm just a little worker, like man. I'm just up here to get out now. Another reason why I wanted to go in the kitchen too, because like in prison they give you like these classes to take, like motivation to change, Matrix 1 and 2, and like family violence, all kind of stuff. So I realized that, man. Look, man, being stuck in this dorm, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't gonna help me like get out of prison. So I gotta find a way to make a move that I can move around. I know getting in the kitchen was one of them things because in the Georgia State prison system, they have what's called pick points. And pick points is kind of like things that you can do to get your time knocked off. Like if you take classes or if you get your GED, they'll give you a list of things you need to do. So I'm like, man, being stuck in this dorm is no way that I'm gonna be able to get the proper amount of pick points, you know what I'm saying, to get, my time reduced. So that's another place where I want to get in the kitchen too, right? So I'm in the kitchen just moseying along, just doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, okay, whatever they need me to do, watch this here and there. But really, I used to sneak out the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, and go holler at the counselors who was teaching these classes, matrix, motivational change, like, please sign me up, sign me up, sign me up, sign me up. So I ended up getting signed up for all the classes, you know what I'm saying, based on me, you know what I'm saying, being in the kitchen and just ducking out. Cause like all these niggas in here doing all kind of madness. Y'all ain't gonna miss me. I ain't doing that but scooping stuff on the bowl, on the plate. You know what I'm saying? So I snuck on. So I ended up getting like assigned to all the classes that I need. So I'm like, oh, young rocker. So I'm learning how to navigate the chain gang now. Now, in Coffee Correction Facility, they had this CO down there called Auntie. Now, now I know you thinking like Auntie is a girl. No, no, no. This Auntie is a dude. And if anybody from Coffee Correctional around between what it was 13 or 15, 13 or 15, they know who Auntie is. Let me describe Auntie for you. Just imagine, all right, we all see Martin. Just imagine if this somebody who looked like Tommy with the bald head with the glasses, right, and act like Shanae. That's exactly how. So just imagine Tommy acting like Shanae. That's how Auntie is. Every time you do something, what you doing? You always got all the little feminine movements and stuff like that, right? So today, man, it was just one of them days that I ain't want to be in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't feeling it, bro. Like now, Now, don't get it twisted. Now, I'm, I'm chipper for the most part, but like, I ain't happy to be in prison. But it's like I'm here now. I done made peace with everything that's happened. So, but it was just one of them days that I wasn't feeling it, bro. Like I wasn't feeling it, right? So me and Auntie go back and forth, man. He probably because I had went and got another scoop of oatmeal, bro. I'm sitting here looking like this what we reduced to, bro. Like hardly we work in the kitchen, bro. You tripping about me getting another scoop of oatmeal, bro? All right, bro. Whatever, bro. You don't pay for that. And so I'm just going back for. He said, you know what? I got something for you. I'm gonna write you up a DR. I'm gonna give you a DR for disrespecting the office. I'm talking about just what? He said, all right, go now. You go sit in the cage. Nah, man, this crazy. Like in Carver Correctional, like in the kitchen, if you get into trouble, bro, they got like this. Anybody ever been to like a shelter home for pets, right? And how they got like these little cages that they put the animals in. They have a cage that they'll put you in just like that. And if you got to use the bathroom, it's like a little hole in the ground with like little 12 little circles, and you got to pee on that hole, poop on that hole, and stuff like that. So I'm sitting in this cage thinking like, now I'm in this cage for about an hour, right? So I'm thinking like, man, I'm finna get a DR. Man, that's gonna stop me from getting to classes. I'm trying to get to a counter count. They're gonna push stuff back. So I'm like, man, I got to find a way out of this DR. So the idea came in my head was like, just play dead. so play dead. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play dead. So listen, man, look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, it might have been pee on that. Listen, that flow was filthy, but I didn't sleep by the little hole by the drain. I slept on. I ain't sleep, but I laid down on the opposite side. So I laid down face first, right, with my face like this, and I had my hand down to my side like I had them passed out and bust my face, right. So I'm sitting here looking like, okay, all right. So Auntie came in there. Auntie, he said, inmate, get up, inmate, get up. I ain't saying that. So I started acting like I was twitching, right? Acting like I was twitching, right? You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, get up. He said, oh my God, so Auntie get on the he goes, please, we got one that's dying. He's dying in the cage. Oh my God, I should have put him in the cage. I should have put him in the cage. So the whole time I'm trying not to smile. I'm like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So they call medical and stuff like that. And then they call medical. The whole chain ain't gonna come out there and see what's going on and stuff like that. So they had got me there. So I placed. So they had put a little salt thing on my nose. So they're like, what happened? I just passed out, so like that. So they put me on a little cart. I'm acting like I'm still just slumped up. Right? So they take me all the way to medical, right? They take me out of medical. They checking my IV and stuff like that. Like, you okay? Stuff like that. So, but it might have been like a month later, man. I get the DR. I had to go to the DR court and stuff like that. And I was telling them what happened, like, about the situation about the oatmeal and, what I'm saying, how claustrophobic, and I just fainted in the cage and I almost killed myself and bust my head and stuff like that. So they're like, you know what? And the DR lady was Miss Hill over Building 6, and she ended up taking a liking to me because I worked hard and I stayed out of trouble, bro. I stayed out of the way, man. So they dropped the DR, and a few months later I was able to go to a counter count. But that's the time that I had played dead to get out of a DR.